Cuci moral. 2, 3 larut-larut. Saya dah larut. Shit. Tes, 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 tes. Amazing. Aduh. 뭐야? 그 십삼. 사냥의 십삼. 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 아주 십삼. 그거. 십삼. 십삼. Kau ingat kau boleh menang. Iya, bro. Coba takut ibu teh. Bu situ tuh mi gacuan ta. Ini ambil mana yang satu? Mi entra. Atau aku rindu tuh. Hampir pesawat sih. Cukup. Yeah. Fucking shit.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The great playmaker João Neves is very comfortable with the ball at his feet, Peter, and good at resisting pressure, protecting the ball. He's going to be key if the manager...
And Sonny! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Soboslai receives it in a wide position. And this is Sonny! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rice tries to pass it through. And the finish! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Sané. Now it's Sané. That looks a good ball through. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring. That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Foot in. Crunching tackle. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And he's there to retrieve it. Bellingham! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well? Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a cute ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Pass is just off target. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Sané. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's looking wide.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Sané. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be...
Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Conte has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
That is some save from Khan! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Chance, surely! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Kante with a definite foul there.
Set, merah set, masuk.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Just too high.
Alexander-Arnold will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Adams is there, and he can pick it up. He's found a way past. Bellingham! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Baresi with the clearance. Defending was strong and firm. Calafiori. A good play on the left-hand side here. Alexander-Arnold. Now João Neves. Yamal. And he's there to make the challenge.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
João Neves.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, perfectly measured that. That's Cunha!
Oblak Cunha.
And he's gone looking for safety. Adams. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today. Substitution for Indonesia, number 8, Matthias Cunha.
There's the start of the second half.
Fletcher.
Indonesia
Coming on the
decide to
field.
shake things up.
Number
There has been a
17,
change in personnel.
David Villa.
Played out to the right.
14, Rijkaard.
That's a dangerous... And the shot! Really well taken goal. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Number 17.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change. Gerrard coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
It's a wow moment. Now, that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
Indonesia give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Nuno Mendes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Yamal. And here's Bellingham. He's in space and looking for options. And he's there to clear it. Luis Suarez. Aims beyond the defence.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's found a way through. He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Has a shot! And that's off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Luis Suarez. That has been cut short. Well, they've got it again. Somewhat off target. Wriggles his way through. And this is Luis Suarez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, some inspired defending there. Liverpool get their fourth corner. They've played it short. And he's well positioned here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked it up out wide. That is lovely. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's and Sané! Nuno Mendes. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, played through for the wide man. Yamal. Sané does have his name on the score sheet, of course, and he's worked it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Driving through the middle. Luis Suarez! Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And this is Sané, brilliantly cut out. Dembele. Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Into the last quarter of an hour. He's in a great position here. Chance! He scores! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Substitution in progress.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Indonesia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gets into some space. Oh, that's neat. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Yamal! And yes, it's there! And they are right back within touch. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So is this the start of a great chance? Looking for a runner. Oh, it's Dembele. The final 5 minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. This is... Can he finish? Bellingham. Good ball. Big chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner count is rising. That's 6. Climbs up big. It's in. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So now the difference is 3.
Added minutes has
Yamal.
been indicated.
That has not gone well. Owen. Now it's Pulisic. Now it's Owen. Oh, well measured. That's been cut out, well played. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Gerrard. Mendes makes the interception. Adams. And the counter is on. Dembele. Now it's Villa. Luis Suarez. Chance here to counter. Knocks it into space. He's on it. Can he get away? He's one-on-one, surely! Goes to finish! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will.
Shit. Biggest factor. Look.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends
Hello,
on this.
everybody, and welcome to
Expectation
today's match.
and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. And here's Vinicius Junior, Dembele. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support.
Real chance! Yes! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
He's found a way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Kimmich making good progress on the right-hand side. Now it's Hazard.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, well played, well played. Alisson gets it away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Rosicki. Rosicki going face-to-face with his great rival. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Torres. And it's Rosicki. He's looking wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Decent chance! He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Rosicki simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Short changes him with that pass. And smartly reclaimed. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside. Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fernando Torres.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Dembele! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. And this is Rosicki. It's a lovely, neat pass. Goes for a shot! Rijkaard. It's a good ball out wide. Not the most accurate pass. Rosicki. Now it's Torres. Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, he's found support out wide.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's in space and looking for options. Shifted it to the flank. Back in once more. Saliba is there and he can get that clear. Van Dijk. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, that's a really interesting game, and they head in
Security
at
staff for each
half-time
block,
at 1-1.
please report to the staff room immediately.
Oke, bisa.
So once again, we're underway. No changes at the interval from either side. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Azar. That is a brilliant interception. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Saliba is the guilty party there. Rijkaard. Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? Azar. And it's Fernando Torres. Brzezinski. It looks a good ball through. It could be in here. He's found some space. There's the shot! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He's only too happy to take that back.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Great ball if he can get there. Real chance here. That's a little off target. Over to the left. Now the ball. Header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Brzezinski. Now it's Torres. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench.
And he shoots! There it is! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 9.
Vinicius Junior.
Number 4.
Well, what about it?
Joshua Kimmich.
This is going right
Number
to the wire.
87, John Evans.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Coming on the field, number 7, Van Dijk. Number 25, Wright. Number 23, Fletcher. Number 22, Scholes.
Looking for options for movement. That's an imaginative pass. And this is Torres. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's Dembele. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he's picked out the run. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there.
Indonesia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And Torres! He has done it! Into the lead once more. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Number 4.
And now he has 2.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Pass interception, his positioning was spot on. It's a searching pass. Can he latch on to this? Indonesia must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Just eases him off the ball.
Indonesia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Shot a goal! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Goal!
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodri. Barella. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Villa. Mbappe!
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Szoboszlai. Scott. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Indonesia are down to 10 men. That's the end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
I'd like to draw your attention to the
After all of
screen
that,
right
Jim,
now
what
for
are you thinking?
information on our
Indonesia
shuttle bus service.
desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Mas, kurang pantas kan dari Bogor.
Menatap hello bintang pagi yang melambai. Harimau, harimau, harimau melayang. Hah? Kedua. Yang kedua lah. Nggak ada lagi match ya ikutin. Ya kayak semua coba. Tahu kan itu.你试试看。 Hancur Cok, ini Cok, squad ni Cok.
And so we reach a fork in the road.
Hello,
Fortunes
everybody, and
can
welcome
turn
to
either way
today's
from this
match.
point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall.
Buka ya Cok.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Nice. Ni Cok.
So off we go then. Dembele, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's on it. Can he get away? That looks a good cross. Rijkaard! Goal!
Well, one score, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 14, Rijkaard.
Indonesia penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Now it's Villa. David Villa! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tunisia do have a chance to counter here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kante takes control of it and he's on the move. Plays it in low, and he welcomes it in. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Played out wide. Looking for options for movement. And it's played into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Hazard. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Good take, and it shapes to shoot! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Chelsea grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he's burst through. Well, now... And a chance! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Palmer at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Chelsea take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. He's got away. It's Asa! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. He has found the way through. Lovely feet. Now can he find a finish? Now it's Villa. Oh, that was vital. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Hazard, that's rather hopeful. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Bellingham. Palmer does well to get it back. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. And it's Hazard. Taken back almost at once. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Chelsea take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cucurella in with the challenge. Cucurella made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Saliba cuts out the pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Dembele. It's a good look. He gets big! Just off target.
Mbappe must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Yamal gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's an imaginative pass. Can he get on the end of this? And it's been played through. Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cucurella calmly anticipates, and it's Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Hazard tries. Bullish header! No, he didn't. And there's the end of the first half. And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And he's there to get it away. Alexander-Arnold, hit into the middle, terrific header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Villa. Colwell does really well to win the ball there. João Neves. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. This is the time you need that pace.
Alisson gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, important interception. Goes for goal!
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Yamal. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Can he get it through? Goes for a shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 3.
Indonesia can make their change now with a break in play. Chelsea grab a 3-goal lead. It It's just too easy.
Arnold. Coming on the
Tunisia
field.
will have
Number
one further
13,
opportunity to make a
Arnold.
substitution after
Number
this, their
18,
latest change.
Gakpo. Number
That's gone
25,
all the way through to the keeper.
White.
Yamal powering forward here. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. Shooting chance! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Yamal. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Palmer. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal, he is onto this. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And that for him is goal number 10. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Substitution.
Chelsea can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Indonesia give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good play through for the wide man. That's very neat. Skims. He's having a shot! It's a goal! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chelsea blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. It's a promising position. Very nicely done. He slings it in. Keeper's dealt with that. This ended up in no man's land. Alisson. Chalobah gets over and intercepts. Throw it.
Substitution in progress.
Van Dijk. Indonesia have reclaimed it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
White. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against her. Takes a shot. That tested the keeper.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's really well cleared. Drogba. Good ball over the top. Gakpo. That has not gone well. And time is up. Indonesia
And
bow
a quick
out.
reminder today
Defeat
that parking in
sealing
the
their
area
fate.
around the stadium is strictly forbidden.
How do you
Please
look
use
back on the
parking
game then,
provided by
Jim?
the club
Well,
or
what
any
can
other
I say,
paid parking
Peter?
facilities
It seemed
in the
like
area.
the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was a painful watch, very painful.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Jangan live cuk. Coba man pura blok ya. Coba. Ayo nyoba. Kan di blok ah. Ayo coba. Kan di HP ya.